Okay.
Cheyanne.
Yes.
Because I want to know the background story, like the behind the scenes, like how, you are so in demand right now for for your event production, logistics, everything. I love even the post that you did recently is I'm booked for the next 4 months. That shows how popular you are right now. How did this come into play? How did you start doing events?
I actually started doing events because I wanted to sell art and I didn't really know where to start, and I couldn't get into the events that I wanted to get into because there's so many talented people. So I just decided to make my own. And one day I approached Hallcrest and said, hey, can I have a small little holiday market? Maybe like 10 of my friends. And that holiday market turned into 50 people. And at the end we were like, oh, we should do this again. And so it just kind of blew up from there.
Which is happening soon, right?
Yes.
That one's happening. When is that
happening?
happening?
We have Here Comes the Sun coming soon. It's going to be June 29th and 30th.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
It's 85 or more vendors. It's food, it's wine and cider from Hallcrest. We've got live music for both days, and it's free to the public.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're talented. You can do so many things that you wanted, which you do so many things, but why events? Like what excites you about that? What gets you like, this is fun?
I really like chaos. I really love when things don't go exactly according to plan and you have to kind of move around. But I really like, more than anything, the camaraderie with vendors. I just find that there's such a special community in creative people, and creating a space where they're the center focus, right? That's all I want. I just want them to be in the forefront of everything. I like being in the background.
I like that because, so you're an artist.
Yes.
And you make art, but at the same time, I kind of feel like the events you make are also a work of art. Because it's like you create this space and look and feel and like how it, like when people walk in, what are they going to experience? That's not easy. Yeah.
It's not easy. No. And sometimes it keeps me up at night. But
that shows that you're really concerned about it.
I am really concerned about it. I'm very concerned if I invite a bunch of vendors to an event and there's not enough people to fill the space. I'll probably tend to buy from everybody.
Okay, do you hear that, vendors? If you don't, she will buy from you if no one else does. So what is like, do you have like a grand plan of like just keep on doing events? Do you want to do other events? Do you like, okay, I feel like I'm at a max and I'm enjoying this? What do you want?
It's constantly evolving. It's constantly evolving. Sometimes I go, I don't want to do this anymore. And sometimes I go, well, I need to add like 6 more things to my plate. But in the reality of it, the ability to take vendors that have never vended before, or people who want to try it out and maybe just have a table, or help some kids that are looking at, maybe this is what I want to do for my future, it excites me. And so, you always have to pack some of your event with people that are well known. But what really gets everything going for me is all of these people that apply that I go, I've never been able to get into an event before. I've never done this before. How do I do this? What do I do? And so I like continuing that space where it's fresh faces that people haven't seen before. And that's really fun. On the other side, I want to move events because they're changing. I mean, there's a lot of us doing it, right? And so it's hard to keep asking people to come and spend money at these spaces. And retail is definitely a place where a lot of these vendors who are well seasoned should kind of think about moving into. And so the next step for me is creating these spaces where we start connecting vendors to merchandisers and wholesalers and local businesses so that they can kind of take their scope out a little bit more. That's my whole goal with everything, is just help everybody evolve the way that I want to evolve.
I love that. I mean, really, that shows your interest. Your interest is the vendors.
It is the vendors.
And I feel like for a lot of event coordinators, event producers, a lot of it is on them and not on the actual people that are a part of it. That's why I think it makes your event so special.
Thank you.
So that's really cool. Okay, so you have the one coming up really soon at, what was that?
Here Comes the Sun at Hallcrest Vineyards.
So you have that one.
Yes.
You have the Jewel Box
Yes.
at Midtown on July 26th.
Yes.
And that's just 2 of the 29 that you have.
Every month we have a first Saturday coffee shopping at Cruz Coffee. So we get about 20 vendors out there each month. So you can enjoy coffee and casual shopping with really cool people. And then, we take this time after Hallcrest to gear up for our next huge Hallcrest event, which is our Hallcrest Holiday Market. And that's 100 vendors. And, weather permitting. It's the first Sunday of every December.
Yeah. Okay, so if somebody wants to find, if they want to be a vendor, if they want to go to your events, they just want to learn more about Cheyanne, where do they go?
You can always email me at White Rabbit Social Club. I'm sorry, whiterabbitmakers@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram or Facebook under White Rabbit Social Club.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh no.
Yeah, just.
Oh no.
I think we started the interview. Oh no.